Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. So today I'm going to be doing a sort of like trying new makeup, first impressions, get ready with me. It's going to be something really fast, really easy to do. I do have a bunch of new makeup that I wanted to try out, and I figured why not do a get ready with me with you guys. I haven't done one in a while, and I personally like to watch get ready with me, so hopefully you guys do too. But I am going to be using the new Natasha Denona palette, which looks like this. Mirrored packaging, and this is what the inside looks like. It's going to be just a really quick, fresh makeup look just because I am going to a barbecue today, and it's going to be we're going to have a water slide. I'm also going to be vlogging, so that's something to look forward to. I'm not sure which one's going to come up first, but if you guys are interested to see this get ready with me, well then let's grab your makeup, grab a snack, and let's get ready together. First eyeshadow base, we are using this one from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just going to apply this with a brush. I want a really good base for these eyeshadows. So like I said, it's just going to be a really informal video just because I want to do something really quick and more personal with you guys. I like those type of videos, and I typically post what I like to watch here on my channel, so hopefully you guys like it too. I know I said I was going to do like a barbecue today, and we are going to go in a water slide, which I do want to participate in, but I don't know if I'll actually go down in the water slide. I might just hang out like at the edge of the little pool area just because I am having issues with my knee. Grab a little bit more. Ooh, too much, too much. Yeah, I've been having issues with my knee, and I don't want it to get worse. So I do have a specialty appointment in ortho, but it's not till the 23rd, and we are on the 29th in May. So it's not till June 23rd. That's the earliest we can get it. The type of insurance that I have is with Kaiser Permanente, but the area that I live in is so small that we don't have enough doctors. And typically this is frowned upon to give this type of information, but I actually do work for Kaiser as a receptionist. So really great benefits and stuff, but just the area that we live in, the location's really, really small. So I'm gonna have to basically just have to get stuff to kind of tough it out until I have that appointment, because I don't really know what's wrong with my knee. I've had issues with my knee for a couple of years. It's been years, honestly. I first started having issues with my knees when I was in high school. I would wake up, and it was normally around like November, like when the mornings would start being a little bit more cooler. Got too much primer. I remember waking up, and let me grab a towel. So I remember like waking up and not being able to bear any weight, more so on my right leg. I would feel like a very sharp pain go through my knee as soon as I put weight down on it. So like I said, it's something I've been dealing with since I was younger. I just wasn't consistent. But 2 weeks ago, no, well, a week ago, I was closing at one of our facilities here, and I stepped on I must have stepped wrong, I'm not entirely sure. But I stepped, and I felt that sharp pain again. I didn't think much of it. Let's see. I think I'm going to go in with Balance here. It's this little brown shade here for my transitional shade. Well, I stepped and I felt sharp pain, which at the time I didn't think too much about it because, like I said, it's something that I've been living with for years. And I don't know, I've just always kind of felt that once in a while, you know, once in a blue moon, I would just feel pain in my knee, and that was that. But the difference with this one is that it kept happening. Every time I moved my foot, I felt that sharp pain. And I was like, okay, maybe I need to get my brace. But I was at work, so I couldn't get my brace. My brace was at home. Typically, I do have knee braces, and I normally just use them when I'm about to work out. I can't do lunges or squats or like jumping jacks, anything that requires my knees to move and bend in a quick rotation. I need support for them. And like I said, this is something I've been dealing with since I was younger. More frequently now that I've been getting older, but something I've been dealing with since I was younger. Well, that happened while I was at work, and every time I tried to put weight on it, I felt this really just sharp pain. I could almost see where the pain was coming from. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you could visualize the pain. So I got a little worried there. And this happened last Wednesday. Not this Wednesday that just passed, because right now it's Saturday, but the Wednesday before. So this happened last Wednesday, and I'm still having issues. So I'm like, okay. I went to go get seen in the urgent care on that following Friday, I think it was, or Thursday, the day after. It was the day after, so it had to be Thursday. And they took x-rays and they said that everything was normal. I think I'm gonna go in now with, kind of want to do a blue shade. So let's go in with Mindful, which is this pretty brown right here. These are, it's not a shimmer, is it? It looks like a satin shadow. So we'll go in with Mindful really lightly just to add a little bit more depth. Anyway, so I went to the urgent care and the doctor told me that it could be two things. A little bit more orangey than I was going to expect. They said that it could be... So anyways, the doctor said that it could be two things. The first one, he mentioned that some of the things I described sounds like the early stages of arthritis, which I'm 31, so I'm like, oh my god, like I can't have arthritis. So he wanted to do some x-rays to rule that out. The second one, he said that he thought was most likely, but we needed to do the x-ray to be sure that it wasn't arthritis, is that I have a torn tendon, that it could be like the smallest tear that could cause that pain. But he was concerned because it's something that I've experienced since I was a teenager. Like I said, I was probably like freshman in high school when that first started. But he asked me, did you have any falls? Which I did. I remember my parents, we had wooden floors in our living room. And my dad had bought some new treatment that made the floor slippery, and I didn't know that he had put that on the floor, so I ran across it and I fell. I fell hard on my knees, like really hard. Like I remember with my right knee, I lost all feeling in it for like about a month, and that's what I told the doctor, and he's like, did you see a doctor? I was like, well, no. My parents weren't really that big on taking us to the doctors, and we also spent most of our childhood without insurance, so it's not like they could afford to take us, if that makes sense. So no, we didn't go to the doctor for every little thing. Like, we hardly ever went. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use Flow, which is this pretty blue shade right here, for the lid, from what I'm picturing, because I do want it to match my dress. We'll see. Hopefully it's a good shade. Ooh, I like it. So anyways, the doctor is like, okay, so it could be, that you have a hurt tendon or a torn tendon, whatever. So I do the x-ray, which was painful because it was a weight-bearing x-ray, so that means that I have to stand while they do the x-rays and stand perfectly still, so I had to kind of stand through the pain. And I get back to the doctor and he says everything looks good, that it's not arthritis. But at that point, he's basically out of options, and that he recommends that I do an MRI, but he has to send me to specialty to get that done. So I get my referral to specialty, and like I said, where we live, Kaiser's not very big. It's pretty small, and we don't have as many doctors. So a lot of people that do have Kaiser, I mean, And if they have like certain issues, we only have like I think 3 doctors in ortho. So obviously they gave me the soonest appointment they can give me, which isn't till the 23rd. So at this point, I'm just trying my best to be careful with my knee. I have slowed down on exercising and doing my yoga, which I really miss doing yoga. But just by walking, like I notice I can't run at all. I get a really sharp pain when I do. And the doctor did tell me not to do stairs or anything like ladders and stuff like that, which I do use a step stool to grab cups and stuff like that. So I just try to be really careful. But anyways, long story short is we're going to do the water thing, and I want to go down the slide, but I don't know if I should because of my knee. So I'm going to get ready, and I want to do my makeup, and maybe my knee feels good today. Maybe I can actually go down the water slide. So this is just a clean brush. I'm just using it to diffuse the look. I'm gonna go in the smaller blending brush. I might have one here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. I'm gonna go back in with Balance and Mindful to kind of build out that color because I feel like it blended away really easy, like really well. So far, I'm thinking this eyeshadow palette is more for like everyday natural looks, which I like. I mean, it is pretty expensive, but I like because the palette says that it's a zenful, and I feel like light-colored, you know, light-colored looking makeup is actually really pretty and, you know, peaceful and stuff like that. That's the vibe I get from it. So I don't mind it. Okay, go back with my fluffy brush and just kind of diffuse it up. Okay. And I want to rebuild that flow color. Okay, I like it. It kind of reminds me of the look I've done with my Alomar Cosmetics, the Reina de Caribbean palette, Value 1. It's really pretty, really simple. The only thing that I am noticing right now is that there's no brow bow highlight, so I'll probably have to use actual highlight to do that. So we're going to go ahead and do the face. I don't have anything new for the face. I am using my e.l.f. Jelly Pop Primer, and then I'm going to use my Born This Way foundation, my Born This Way, what's it called? Concealer. So I'm going to do that part off camera, and then I'll come back on here and do that with you guys. The rest of the makeup with you guys. Oh, I guess I'll do the corrector with you guys because I am using the Flower Beauty by Drew the Chill Out Smoothing Color Corrector, and it has CBD oil in it. I'm hoping it'll be hydrating, but I just watched a Shop My Stash by Makeup with Mariela, and she said it was really drying, so that's not what I was looking for. So we'll see how I like it, but I'll be right back. Okay, so I already have the foundation on. I'm going to be going in with the Flower Beauty by Drew, where's the name? Chill Out Smoothing Color Corrector. That's what she looks like. I haven't dipped into it yet. Again, I'm a little nervous now because I did hear Makeup with Mariela say that's a little bit drier. So I'm just going to use my concealer brush. This one's from Ulta Beauty, and it is a buffing concealer brush. So we're going to go ahead and pick up some product. It actually picked up quite a bit. And we're going to see how she is under the eye. I'm going to try to get in a little closer to you guys. Let's see. Okay, so definitely not as creamy as my Becca corrector, which I've been using for a good while now. Oh shoot. I was gonna put a little bit of my e.l.f. primer for the under eye just to add a little bit more moisture under there, but I forgot. So hopefully this doesn't dry out my under eyes. Yeah, it's just not as creamy as the Becca one. It's not as brightening either as the Becca corrector, but it did help conceal that my mommy panda eyes, so that's good. At least right now it is. Anyways, we'll see how it works throughout the day. I like to buff it out just really good, just because I do have a lot of fine lines under my eyes, and a lot of cake under there. It just makes it worse. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my concealer, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I forgot how full coverage this foundation and concealer is. I should have gone in with less because now I have a full face of makeup. So I'm trying to blend it out so it's not super full coverage, but it is. So oh well, I'm gonna be poolside sort of with a full face of makeup. Ni modos. Really like eye makeup though, so that's good. And then as you can see, I used way too much product because it's going on my eyeshadow, but we'll fix that there in a minute. So I'm gonna be like a super full coverage because I am still using my Jaclyn Hill. Sorry, I was grabbing the products out. My Jaclyn Hill powders, and these are really, they add more coverage too, so we'll see how that goes. And then I'll do this part on camera because I want you guys to be able to see what I talk about and see how this actually works with this foundation and concealer. Because with the ones from Florence by Mills, they didn't work very well. I didn't like the way, it made me look a little bit more texture. I felt like I brought out a lot of texture in my skin. And I am getting older, so that's not something I want. And I was so appealed to get it, for one, because I do like Jaclyn Hill quite a bit. And then for two, because the way she made it sounded completely different from the way it actually applied on the other foundation and concealer. So I go in with the yellow one and this one here. They do have names, but they're on the back. So let's see. Okay, so far they actually look, it actually doesn't look like it did with the other one. So I think it was just not playing well with the other foundation and concealer, because right now it doesn't look textured. It does look like that blurring effect, and I'll zoom you guys in right now a bit. Hold on. Okay, so I'm looking at the viewfinder. If I still have the clip, I'll insert it, but so when I first did it with the other one, you could see a whole lot more texture. And right now, it actually does have like that blur effect that she was talking about. So my guess is that it didn't work good with the other foundation and concealer. As far as my fine lines, I mean, I always crease, so I don't expect anything to not crease on me. I always try my best to get the powder on before I start creasing, but it just automatically happens. So anything that can add a little bit of blurring effect, like my Bye Bye press powder, is awesome. So this one brightens, and it is adding a little bit of that blur effect. Can you guys tell? I think I have a lot on this side and not enough on this side, so let's add a little bit more. And you have to be really gentle when you put on the powder so you don't move the makeup around. There we go. So you can see a little bit of my pores. I feel like I have to use a pore filling primer, but so far I like it. I like it a lot better with this foundation and concealer versus with the other one that I used. So now we're gonna go ahead and set the rest of the face with the brightening light banana powder. I did get this originally to try to bake, but like I said, when I did try to bake with it, it just stuck to the foundation. Okay, so this is what she's looking like. And on my camera, I'm using my Canon. It doesn't have any filter or anything on it. So what you see is what it is. Yeah, it works so much better with this foundation and this primer. It looks so good right now. I actually really, really like it. It looks really good. I like it. Okay, so now we're gonna bronze and blush. So for bronzer and blush, I am using the new Jaclyn Hill bronzing and blushing duo. I got my shades in Warm Flush and Golden Goddess. So that's what they look like. This is supposed to be a bronzer, so I'm kind of scared that it's not going to work as a bronzer for me, but we're going to go ahead and try it. It's just that it said it was for medium skin tone, so I was like, well, I'm medium skin tone, it should work. Ooh, okay. Do you guys see that? Ooh, it did work. It looks so light on the pan though. Okay. Wow. I like it. Ooh. I'm so excited. Can you guys see that pretty like bronze? Oh my god, I hope the camera is capturing how pretty that looks. Oh, so pretty. Ooh, I like this. Okay, can you guys see? I hope you guys can, because that's really pretty. It looks really, really light in the container, but it does bronze. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm excited about that. Now we're gonna go in with the blush, and I'm not sure which is which. Warm Flush, Golden Goddess. So I'm assuming the blush is Golden Goddess. I'm assuming, I don't really know. I'll leave it on the screen for you guys to see if it isn't. Okay, nice pinky blush. Pretty. I like how there's a really like sheen to it. It's not like mattifying, gives a really, really pretty like soft glow. I think I do have this one from MAC and I was planning on using this, but I think I'm going to stick to the Jaclyn Hill products and I'm going to use her highlight as well. I got the highlight in the shade Ice. What are these called? It just says highlight. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I love her packaging. It's super sleek, super luxurious looking. So I'm going to take this brush from Morphe that I have and just pop some highlight on there. Look how pretty. Really pretty. Ooh, yes. And then it's beautiful. I love it. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use the same highlight to do our brow bows since I don't have a brow bow highlight in that palette. We'll probably use the same highlight to do the inner corners too. And then because we are going to be playing in water today. I'm not going to do my brows. I'm just going to run my brow. I got the brow gel from ColourPop, so we're just going to run that through the brows. I got the shade Buck Around, so it should be good. Okay, it's a little bit wetter than I remember it being. I like a little bit more of a drier, or in the medium, not too wet, not too dry formula. So we're going to go ahead and finish up the lower lash line. And I'm just going to go in, let me see. I thought about maybe going in with this one right here, but I'm scared that I'm going to destroy the look if I do. So I think I might just go in with Balance and then go in with Mindful after that. So we'll see. Okay, that looks pretty. And then it does look more of like a greenish blue, so I think I'm going to go over top with Equilibrium, which is more of a blue. It's a little bit darker, so I'm going to kind of pat that out on the outer part and work it towards the middle and blend it into Flow and see how that looks, because my dress is blue and it has some red. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so that's what the eyeshadow look is looking like so far. I really am enjoying it. We're going to go ahead and use that highlight. I shouldn't have put it away. To put into the inner teardrop there, the inner corner of the eye. So I'm going to use my Jaclyn Hill. It's not sponsored, obviously, you guys. She doesn't know who I am. But, oh, we need to fix that inner corner part, though. So I'm going to take that clean brush and just kind of do this. Remember, I had taken off some of my makeup with my concealer. I'd like to bring my concealer up this way because my mommy panda eyes do go up towards my nose here, so that always helps. And then the inner teardrop always helps to hide more of that as well. So I always put this in there, or try to brighten it up right here. There we go. Okay, so before I do my mascara, because I'm not going to wear falsies today, I'm going to go ahead and do some setting spray. This is my Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. It normally is for oil control, but sprays make me oily, so I like this one a lot. And then I want my makeup to last even though I am going to get wet, at least as long as it can before it all just completely washes off. So yes, I always use that much. So try not to make facial expressions and just fan it dry. Okay, so I typically like to wait for my face to completely dry before I start putting on mascara. So while I wait for that, I'm going to put on this lip primer from Bite Beauty, and I've had this for a while. It's probably expired, I'm not even going to lie, but a lot of my makeup probably is. Oh, I'm turning it on the wrong end. It's not coming out. But I want to use Jaclyn Hill's new lipstick today since I'm not going to be wearing a mask. So I like using this because I feel like it kind of fills in the fine lines so the lipstick doesn't sink in and your lips don't look super textured. I got this from Influencer a couple years back and I haven't finished it because I don't always use it. Especially right now with COVID happening, I stopped using it. I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, I'll leave it linked below. So now, I feel my face. It's still a little tacky. I like to make sure it's nice. I might go in with more powder. I probably put too much on. So I have a feeling that I put too much spray, so I'm gonna put a little bit more powder, just the tiniest amount, to reset it. Just lightly all over the face. There you go. If you ever put too much setting powder, or I'm sorry, too much setting spray, because I know I have, like today, just go back in with the tiniest amount of setting powder and it'll set it really pretty. So we're looking very glowy and fresh and summery. I'm digging that look. Okay, for mascara, I'm going to be trying this new mascara. It was sent to me by CeeLo Professionals and Octoly. This is what it looks like, and I want to say it's a Korean brand. If it's not, I'll leave it on the screen what kind of brand it is, but I'm pretty sure that it is. So I'm just going to be using my Pure Cosmetics eyelash curler. I got this in a BoxyCharm, I want to say about 2 years ago. And I pinch 3 times as close as I can to the lash line, and then in the middle, and then the front of the lash line. Trying to get like that natural curl because my lashes just naturally point down. Okay, so that's what the one looks like. My camera would not focus on me. Hold on. I was expecting it to be a different one. That's why I was like confused. I was like, maybe I grabbed the wrong one. But no, this is the right one. So we're gonna go ahead and use this mascara. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Let me zoom you guys in so you can see. So obviously before and after mascara, that's just with one coat. I did get a little bit on my eyelid there because you can see. So far I like it. And it says, and it doesn't say that it says it's super proof mascara, so I'm assuming that it's waterproof. And then I did try the other two and they were really hard to wash off, so I'm gonna assume that they're waterproof and that they don't run. I'm not entirely sure, but they sure did act like it. At least the other two did. So we're gonna finish up the eyes here. Okay, you guys, so that is the mascara. I think it looks pretty. I like that I can see my lashes kind of standing and lifting. So typically I like to wait for it to dry down completely, and most of the time I'll go in with the second coat. But I can tell already if I go in with the second coat, my lashes are going to look pretty spidery. So I don't think it added so much volume. I know it added like curling length. But I like it. It looks pretty. I can see my lashes even though my shadow's kind of dark. So while we wait for the lashes to dry, I'm going to go in with my new Jaclyn Hill lipstick. And I got the shade Absolutely, which is supposed to be like a really pretty brown terracotta nude. So let's go ahead and try her out. Alright, you guys, so that is basically it. This is the completed makeup look. Now I'm going to put on some perfume because I do want to smell good. And then I thought about adding some of my e.l.f. glitter to make the body glow, since it is summertime and all. Put a generous amount before I put on anything else. Ooh, it is scented. Okay, I didn't realize. I haven't used it since last year, I think. So make myself nice and glowy. Ooh, yeah. Put a little bit on the girls. Neck. Okay, so it just gives the body a nice pretty sheen. For perfume, I'm going to be using this one from Lancome. My husband gave it to me, I think for, was it my birthday? Or Mother's Day? I don't remember. Ooh, yeah. And then I think my lashes are dry, so before we start accessorizing, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I do. So I just take the curler and I kind of just push up on my lashes. See, I think I have decent lashes. It's just, they always face down. So you don't really get to see them. But see how that made a little bit of a difference? Normally with other mascaras, my lashes go back down. With this one, I noticed they do stay up a little bit more. So we're gonna go ahead and accessorize. I'm gonna put on just these cute little studs that my husband gave me for Christmas. I do have 3 piercings on each ear. So I have the top ones here, like on that one too. And then I have 2 piercings here on my earlobe. I do wanna go get a third one. I've always wanted to, but I ended up getting pregnant with my son and he kept pulling on my earrings, so I just never did. Then I'm gonna use these two. Let's see if I could show you guys. These 2 little earrings are from Anna Louise, I think it's what it's called, and they're super cute. I've been obsessed with them. They're just the most daintiest little hoop earrings, and I am obsessed with these earrings. I think they look beautiful on. So one of them is like a little star. Let's zoom you guys in. One of them's like a little star, and then the other one is a moon. Okay, see, little moon earring. Super cute. I love the way that they look. Now lately, I've been really enjoying layering necklaces. Sorry, they're entangled. Then I brought them over here. So I've been really enjoying layering necklaces. This one I actually bought on Amazon. It's a sterling silver and it is star constellations. And that's what it looks like. It's really pretty. It doesn't turn the neck black. That's one thing that I did like because, I mean, when you buy costume jewelry, a lot of them can do that to you, either turn it like black or green. And this one doesn't do that. So, and it looks beautiful on, as you guys can see. So again, this is star constellations of my zodiac sign. I don't even know if I said that earlier. I just said they were star constellations, but it's supposed to be a star constellation of my zodiac sign. I am, do you guys know? I'm a Scorpio, so this is supposed to be my star constellation, and they have one for every zodiac sign. See, already with just that necklace, it looks really pretty. Then I also bought this. This is on Etsy, and this was really pretty affordable. It's just a simple little cross chain necklace. It's supposed to be 14 karat gold, and that's why I said it was pretty affordable. Now, I'm not one that knows jewelry very well, but if this is real, it was very affordable. If it's not real, then you're paying a lot of money, but it looks pretty on. And again, I don't notice nothing turning green or black or any color shifting, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that it is real. But that's what it looks like. And we could just stop here and not accessorize anymore, but I'm extra. So we're gonna add another necklace. This one I also got on Etsy. It's a rose gold necklace, I'm sorry, with an amethyst crystal at the bottom. I did buy an extender because it wasn't long enough. I wasn't too sure about the length and how long I wanted it. So I ended up getting, I forgot how long the necklace length was, and it was just a tad bit too short. So I did buy an extender, and with the extender, I actually really like it. So we just add this one on, and we could either wear it out like this, and most of the time, honestly, I just do this. Doesn't show the crystal, but I do like feeling the crystal. If you're not familiar with crystals, this is an amethyst crystal, and it's supposed to help with anxiety, which for the past, 3 years, I've been having really severe anxiety, so it's been helping me a lot. Now for rings, I have a couple here, and I'm going to wear them all. This one I did buy on Amazon, and it's a really pretty like sun or star ring, and it looks really pretty on. So that's what it looks like. And then this one I also got on Etsy, and this is also a crystal. It was supposed to be rose gold, but it looks like it's coming off. It's silver, I believe. So I think it was silver to begin with, and then just played it with rose gold on top, but it's rubbing off. And I think I paid $20 for that ring, so not super expensive, but a little bit expensive for it to be coming off that way. And then we have this ring. I'll put it on so I can just show you guys like this. This one is a mandala. Come on, camera, focus. There you go. So this one's supposed to be a mandala, and it's supposed to help with meditation and stuff like that as well, to focus you in faith. It's a really cute ring. I actually really do enjoy it. This next ring I also got on Etsy, and this is also a crystal. This one's moldavite. You're actually warned against buying moldavite a lot, because moldavite is supposed to help you achieve the goals that are actually good for you. So if you have goals that you want to achieve, but you know, life says, hey, no, that's actually not good for you, that goal is gonna be, you're gonna reach to the point where you're like just gonna know, oh, I just can't do that goal type of thing. And the last ring that I have and I'm really enjoying is this one. I also got this one on Amazon, and it's just a really pretty sunflower ring. I absolutely love sunflowers. They're my favorite flowers. But that's it. Other than that, I do put on my Pandora bracelets, which I'm not sure I'm going to take all this jewelry. I probably will. But I don't want this video to be too much longer, so we're gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys truly did enjoy getting ready with me. I hope you liked from all the makeup to the accessories that I like to wear. But anyways, beauties, that is all for today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of video. Leave me some comments down below on what you would like to see here on my channel, because I typically just post things that I like to watch, so I would really like to know what you, my viewers, like to watch as well. But yeah, if you really like this video, give this video a thumbs up. I am trying to post 2 times a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. Every Wednesday is an additional beauty video, kind of like this one, and every Saturday is either a shop my stash or a family time vlog. If that is something that you are interested in, then go ahead and subscribe and join my beauty community here on YouTube. But that is all. Until next time, my loves. Bye.